If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. His team looking for a spot. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Southern California. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game. We're now a good play caller.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Third down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, and most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
At the 43-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Up the sideline at the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. That goes for 58.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, You got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give... And they tackle him for a loss.
It's 3rd and goal.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Makes the score Chargers 3, Chiefs nothing.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 15. First down.
Mahomes on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 15.
His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Elijah Molden who took him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass caught right side by Thornton. It'll be 3rd. They need 1.
A 5-yard pickup.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
1st down, Kansas City.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the Chargers' 3-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal, as we are ready to get back underway. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Mahomes, and that is incomplete.
Down this close, 3rd and goal. I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
Aubrey's kick is good, and the Chiefs will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Throwing, Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try and get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go with man coverage on the back end, and while everything's covered up nicely, there's nobody with eyes on the quarterback, so he ends up just using his legs, keeps the drive alive, and that heads-up play moves the chains on 3rd down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, Herbert. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
McConkey in motion. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert. Throw on the move is caught. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that, and take a lead on that field goal.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Chiefs.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Complete to number 80.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
To the outside, catch made by Worthy. Push brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on
The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example right here.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kayvon Thibodeaux getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Motion man is Johnston. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
17 yards on the
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. First down and more inside the 30. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
16 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go again with Hampton. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
17-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.
Herbert to throw. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
The pass on 2nd.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. McConkey in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
In a 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Makes the score Chargers 9, Chiefs 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Pass complete to Dante Thornton. A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. So it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. On the return, here's Turpin. Brings this back all the way to midfield. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First down throw, Mahomes. Drop this one down to Genty. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Run right at the gut to Genty. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and short. Here's Patrick. And he'll take it on in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Chiefs have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Give, and here comes Hampton. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Gentile. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
Mahomes
down.
looking to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down. And 5 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
13. Chargers 9.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
McConkey in motion. On first down, right back to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Throwing, Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
6. Makes it third.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Brad Robbins.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
Patrick to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Number 85.
Here's first and 10.
18 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Now, give to Gentile, running right. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle. Second down, they need 7. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Third and 7.
Incomplete. Lost third down. And 7 yards to go.
Mahomes back. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Elijah Molden on the
They get 21 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down.
On first and 10, it's Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's third down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll try to run for it. And he will score! Patrick Mahomes.
Kansas City.
Touchdowns, KC. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The extra point by Aubrey is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's second down and 7. McConkey in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They send a receiver in motion left.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is intercepted. It's the former Pal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. First and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Kansas City.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Once again, it's Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Throwing that, Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
23. Chargers 9.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Purple. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. On first down, Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Oh! And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert now on first down. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. From the 20, here's second down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he will score. Game on. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do. We can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Mixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Justin Eboigbe in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st down, Chiefs.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Kansas City.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go again with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Trey Tucker, incomplete. Noel Williams on the coverage.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Herbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown. 4th TD grab of the season.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 23-all.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. And they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Kenty out of the backfield. They'll come up now for second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Mahomes.
At the 32.
This caught right side by Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll step up and run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 15.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain.
Another try, second and 10.
At the Chargers' 32-yard line.
They'll run. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.